Hey, Big Sky Fellowship, this is Pastor Michael. Today is day 9 of our 21 days of prayer. And because it's day 9, we're on John chapter 9. And so this morning, as you're reading John chapter 9, just a couple of things. This is one of the chapters, and one of the only chapters that really focuses on kind of one person the whole time. And that person is a man who was born blind. And the disciples come and they ask Jesus, why was this man born blind? Who sinned? Was it him or his parents? And Jesus is adamant that it wasn't his parents or this man's sin, but he was born blind because God, or so that God might be glorified. And in it we have this just incredible account of this back and forth between really the blind man and the Pharisees. And this is one of the other times in Scripture where we see somebody else other than just Jesus standing up to the Pharisees. And it happens to be the blind man. And so the Pharisees will call him in to hear from him because Jesus healed him on the Sabbath. And they're fuming mad about it. And so they call him in. They call the blind man in to talk with him about it. And then they call him in actually multiple times. And finally he gets frustrated and the blind man's response is, look, nobody can do these things unless they're sent from God, unless God gives them the power and the ability. Nobody's ever given anybody sight who is blind from birth. And Pharisees get incredibly enraged at him and tell him he's a horrible sinner and cast him out. But just the fact that Jesus healed this man, and then this man in turn is proclaiming who Jesus is because of the works that he's done in his own life. And so I know that there are many of you guys who Jesus has transformed your life. And so your testimony is one that is incredible for the people around you. Jesus is the only one that could do that work in your life. Nobody else can save you and redeem you and fight that battle against your own sin like Jesus could. And so today's prayer focus is actually extended family. And so for some of you, you have people in your extended family who know who you are before Christ, and now they know who you are after Christ. And one of the biggest factors that could help lead them to faith in Jesus is them seeing the transformation in your own life. And so the challenge actually is to reach out to an extended family member and let them know that you're praying for them. And so I hope you have a great day in John chapter 9. I hope you have a wonderful time praying for your extended family, and look forward to day 10.